So Elika is arrived at the starting gates. There you have it, pictures of Elika arriving at the starting stalls. It's got about a minute left for the loading operations to commence. Jockeys are beginning to remount. Loading time. Jersey Bright, the first runner to be stalled. Horses have been taken in. Loading operations have just commenced. Delton walks in quietly. Sazizan stepping in. Blinds have been put on Cactus Cash. Cactus Cash has been walked up. Moves in is Cactus Cash. Mr. Chang is moving in. Mr. Chang steps in quietly, being joined by King of the Turf. Alongside Cactus Cash is King of the Turf. Rider of Elika seated on the frames of the gates will be tried riderless. We have Centurio, Young Gallant and Little Brown Jug. Little Brown Jug has been walked up. Moves in very quietly is Little Brown Jug. Elika has already moved in. Sazizan will be tried riderless. The rings have been used on Sazizan. Sazizan is being pushed inside. Gets in his Sazizan. As always loaded. Delton is moved in. Young Gallant getting in. The roll in. Ready for a call. There's one behind, in fact, that's Centurio. Centurio is being tried. Centurio has been pushed inside. The roll-in gets into the outside door. That completes the line. Status order is enough to go for the running of the opening event, the Division 2 of the Sindhu Plate. Lovely win dispatched by all the 11 runners. They're all fighting for their head as they shoot through to take over the running is as always from Young Gallant on the outside, Jersey Bright. Cactus Cash is well up with the first three runners as they race past the 900-meter marker. Then comes Centurio, Sazizan. Delton is the one which is hugging the rails. Behind them comes in is Mr. Chang. They have been followed by Little Brown Jack, keeping company, tracking him on the outside, trailing about 4 wide off the fence is Elika as they race away towards the home straight and begin to negotiate the bend and straighten for the final run. And another 3.5 to 4 lengths behind is King of the Turf. They begin to negotiate the bend and straighten up for the final run, and Cactus Cash comes in off fast, close to about 3/4 of a length in front of, as always, being joined on the outside by Young Gallant. They have been followed another length behind by Little Brown Jug. Sazizan comes the next, being produced on the outside, Jersey Bright. Mr. Chang is the widest of all, and then comes Centurio and Elika on the wide outside. But inside the final 200 meters, and it's the Cactus Cash has gone into the lead from Little Brown Jug, is the one which is warming up on the outside. Cactus Cash from Little Brown Jug. Cactus Cash from Little Brown Jug. It's going to be Little Brown Jug on the outside. Travels the better to win the opening event from Cactus Cash. Then comes Mr. Chang. Further back was Young Gallant, and as always, close between the third and fourth. Then comes, in fact, the fourth and fifth. They have been followed by the other runners of Elika. Delton comes next, Centurio. King of the Turf, as always. They have been followed by Sazizan, and ending up last was Jazzy Bride. For the final run, and Cactus Cash comes in off fast, close to about 3/4 of a length in front of, as always, being joined on the outside by Young Gallant. They have been followed another length behind by Little Brown Jug. Sazizan comes the next, being produced on the outside. Jersey Bride, Mr. Chang is the widest of all, and then comes Centurio and Elika on the wide outside. But inside the final 200 meters, and it's the Cactus Cash has gone into the lead from Little Brown Jug, is the one which is warming up on the outside. Cactus Cash from Little Brown Jug, Cactus Cash from Little Brown Jug. It's going to be Little Brown Jug on the outside. Travels the better to win the opening event from Cactus Cash. Then comes Mr. Chang. For the back was Young Gallant, and as always, close.
Your attention please. Tote favorite for the first race is horse number 5, Little Brown Jug.
Your attention please. Results of the first race. Number 5, Little Brown Jug first. Number 4, Cactus Cash second. Number 8, Mr. Chang third. Number 9, as always, fourth. Number 3, Young Gallant, fifth.
ಮೊದಲನೇ ರೇಸಿನ ಫಲಿತಾಂಶಗಳು. ನಂಬರ್ 5 ಲಿಟಲ್ ಬ್ರೌನ್ ಜಗ್ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನ. ನಂಬರ್ 4 ಕ್ಯಾಕ್ಟಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಎರಡನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನ. ನಂಬರ್ 8 ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಚಾಂಗ್ ಮೂರನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನ. ನಂಬರ್ 9 ಆಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ನಾಲ್ಕನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನ. ನಂಬರ್ 3 ಯಂಗ್ ಗ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ ಐದನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನ.
You're all in, gets into the outside door, that completes the line. Status order is enough to go for the running of the opening event, the Division 2 of the Sindhu Plate. Lovely win dispatched by all the 11 runners. They're all fighting for their head as they shoot through to take over the running is, as always, from Young Gallant on the outside, Jersey Bride. Cactus Cash is well up with the first 3 runners as they race past the 900-meter marker. Then comes Centurio, Sazizan. Delton is the one which is hugging the rails. Behind him comes in is Mr. Chang. They have been followed by Little Brown Jug, keeping company, tracking him on the outside, traveling about 4 wide off the fence is Elika as they race away towards the home straight and begin to negotiate the bend and straighten for the final run. And another 3.5 to 4 lengths behind is King of the Turf. They begin to negotiate the bend and straighten up for the final run, and Cactus Cash comes in off fast, close to about 3/4 of a length in front of, as always, being joined on the outside by Young Gallant. They have been followed another length behind by Little Brown Jug. Sazizan comes the next, being produced on the outside. Jersey Bride, Mr. Chang is the widest of all, and then comes Centurio and Elika on the wide outside. But inside the final 200 meters, and it's the Cactus Cash has gone into the lead from Little Brown Jug, is the one which is warming up on the outside. Cactus Cash from Little Brown Jug, Cactus Cash from Little Brown Jug. It's going to be Little Brown Jug on the outside, travels the better to win the opening event from Cactus Cash. Then comes Mr. Chang. For the back was Young Gallant, and as always, close between the third and fourth. Then comes, in fact, the fourth and fifth. They have been followed by the other runner.
Your attention please. 1 by 1 length, 4 3/4 of a length, 1 1/2 length, half a length. Time 1 minute, 12.192 seconds. I repeat, 1 length, 4 and 3 quarters of a length, 1 and a half length, half a length. Time 1 minute, 12.192 seconds.
First race all clear.
Start is order is enough to go for the running of the opening event, the Division 2 of the Sindhu Plate. Lovely been dispatched by all the 11 runners. They're all fighting for their head as they shoot through to take over the running is, as always, from Young Gallant on the outside, Jersey Bright. Cactus Cash is well up with the first 3 runners as they race past the 900-meter marker. Then comes Centurio, Sazizan. Delton is the one which is hugging the rails. Behind them comes in is Mr. Chang. They have been followed by Little Brown Jack, keeping company, tracking him on the outside, trailing about 4 wide off the fence is Elika as they race away towards the home straight and begin to negotiate the bend and straighten for the final run. And another 3.5 to 4 lengths behind is King of the Turf. They begin to negotiate the bend and straighten up for the final run, and Cactus Cash comes in on first, close to about 3/4 of a length in front of, as always, being joined on the outside by Young Gallant. They have been followed another length behind by Little Brown Jug. Sazizan comes the next, being produced on the outside, Jersey Bright. Mr. Chang is the widest of all, and then comes Centurio and Elika on the wide outside. But inside the final 200 meters, and it's the Cactus Cash has gone into the lead from Little Brown Jug is the one which is warming up on the outside. Cactus Cash from Little Brown Jug. Cactus Cash from Little Brown Jug. It's going to be Little Brown Jug on the outside. Travels the better to win the opening event from Cactus Cash. Then comes Mr. Chang. Further back was Young Gallant, and as always, close between the third and fourth. Then comes, in fact, the fourth and fifth. They have been followed by the other runners of Elika. Delton comes in next, Centurio, King of the Turf. As always, they have been followed by Sazizan, and ending up last was Jersey Bride.
Patrons, kindly note, in the second race, horse number 1, Private Paradise, will be led early to the starting gates. I repeat, in this race, horse number 1, Private Paradise, will be led early to the starting gates.
45, distance is 1100, and we have a look at number 1, Private Paradise. Private Paradise was in that mid pack, was Private Paradise, and eventually ended up finishing on 10th out of 1100, just beat one home in this outing is Private Paradise. Atlantis, the winners from tongue stop rated at 45 is number 1, Private Paradise. 2 will be On Her Own. On Her Own was the one who was in that pit pack, was On Her Own in the colors of light blue with red hoops, white sleeves, was On Her Own, and eventually finished on 6th on this outing after 2 successive wins. Came in, eventually ended up finishing on 6th after that, 4th behind Demis, ended up finishing on 6th behind El Tycoon, tongue stop at 44. 3 will be Beyond Thankful, and number 5, Golden Cruise are the 2 runners. Golden Cruise was the one which is leading the pack, and Beyond Thankful being produced on the wide outside, and Beyond Thankful ran 4th after that. 5th behind Amazing Safari, ran 4th behind Dancing Blues, tongue stop at 43, whereas number 5, this horse led the field for most of the journey, and Golden Cruise ended up finishing on 2nd on this outing. Is Golden Cruise ran twice 2nd in the season as Golden Cruise from Pinker's tongue stop rated at 36. 4 will be Top Trainer. Top Trainer was the one who was in that mid pack, given a backhander or so, and running a little bit green, and ultimately ended up finishing on 10th on this outing. Is Top Trainer, is out of multi-dimensional of Serafina, tongue stop crosses band rate 41. 6 is Sharia Moore. Well, Sharia Moore was in that 5th position, or Sharia Moore, and ultimately ended up 10th out of 11 runners. Fire Rainbow was the one who won very convincingly on that occasion, whereas Sharia Moore was the one who ran 10th out of 11 runners from tongue stop crosses band rated at 35. Is number 6 Sharia Moore. Is that of Admiral of the Fleet out of Cherika is number 6 Sharia Moore. 7 will be El Dorado. El Dorado was the one who was traveling about 5 wide of the fence. Was El Dorado started to make his run on the outside with a strong effort, and ultimately could only finish on ending up 4th on this outing. Was a winner in his opening outing, and in this occasion ran 4th is El Dorado. Lord Isley was the winner for tongue stop pacifiers, rated at 34 is El Dorado. Next 2 runners will be number 8 Amazing and number 9 Point. Are the next 2 runners. Amazing and Point were making the runs simultaneously, and ultimately Amazing was the one who ended up finishing on 4th on this outing. Sporting that green cap was Amazing, and Point was the one who finished on 1 ahead and ran 3rd, whereas the winner was Ice Dancer, won very decisively on that occasion. His points for tongue stop rated 29, Amazing rated at 34. Well, 10 is Precious Script, and number 11 Safe Bet are the 2 runners. Precious Script finished on 5th after 4th in his previous outing behind Teriada, ran 5th behind Bonitos for tongue stop rubber bet rate 24, whereas Safe Bet was the one who ran 8th after that, twice 7th and 6th behind Ayahuasca, ran 8th out of 9 runners behind Bonitos for tongue stop rated at 24 is Safe Bet. Royal Gladiator of Royal 11 is Safe Bet. 12 will be Time Always. Time Always was well up with the front runners, almost 3rd in fact is Time Always, and finished on ending up 5th, previously 3rd in his previous outing in race number 18 behind Atlantis, but this is the run where Time Always finished on 5th out of 11 runners. Speed Queen is the winner on Biggest tongue stop rated at 22 is number 12 Time Always. What's the script of Enchante? Well,
Opening odds for the second race. Number 1 3 to 1, number 2 7 to 1, number 3 7 to 1, number 4 10 to 1, number 5 9 to 4, number 6 10 to 1, number 7 7 to 1, number 8 10 to 1, number 9 7 to 1, number 10 7 to 2, number 11 10 to 1, and number 12 4 to 1. I repeat, number 1 3 to 1, number 2 7 to 1, number 3 7 to 1, number 4 10 to 1, number 5 9 to 4, number 6 10 to 1, number 7 7 to 1, number 8 10 to 1, number 9 7 to 1, number 10 7 to 2, number 11 10 to 1, and number 12 4 to 1.
Dividends for the first race win pays rupees 20 on horse number 5, second horse put pays rupees 59 on horse number 4, and third horse put pays rupees 55 on horse number 8. Fenella put pays rupees 113, Forecast put pays rupees 134, the winner Tinella put pays rupees 363, Consolation Tinella pull 126. Total collection of first suitable event pool is 1430. Number of successful tickets in the first leg is 56. ಮೊದಲನೇ ರೇಸಿನ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ವಿನ್ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ 5ರ ಮೇಲೆ 20 ರೂಪಾಯಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಹಾರ್ಸ್ ಪೂಲ್ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ 4ರ ಮೇಲೆ 59 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಹಾರ್ಸ್ ಪೂಲ್ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ 8ರ ಮೇಲೆ 55 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ 5ರ ಮೇಲೆ 12 ರೂಪಾಯಿ, ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ 4ರ ಮೇಲೆ 25 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ 8ರ ಮೇಲೆ 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. ಫಿನಿಲಾ ಪೂಲ್ 113 ರೂಪಾಯಿ, ಫೋಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪೂಲ್ 134 ರೂಪಾಯಿ, ವಿನ್ನರ್ ಟ್ರಿನಿಲಾ ಪೂಲ್ 363 ರೂಪಾಯಿ, ಕಾನ್ಸುಲೇಷನ್ ಟ್ರಿನಿಲಾ ಪೂಲ್ 126 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. ಮೊದಲನೇ ಟ್ರಿಬಲ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್ ಪೂಲಿನ ಒಟ್ಟು ಮೊತ್ತ 1430 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. ಮೊದಲನೇ ಅಧಿಕೃತ ಪಂದ್ಯವಾದ ನಂತರ 56 ಟಿಕೆಟುಗಳು ಜಯಗಳಿಸಿವೆ. Please note a cador amount of rupees 8,670 will be added to the Trinela pool of the third race. And a cador amount of rupees 11,383 will be added to the forecast pool of the fifth race. ಫಿನಿಲಾ ಪೂಲಿನ ಮುಂದೂಡಲಾದ ಮೊತ್ತ 8,670 ರೂಪಾಯಿಗಳನ್ನು ಫಿನಿಲಾ ಪೂಲಿನ 3ನೇ ರೇಸಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಫೋಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪೂಲಿನ ಮುಂದೂಡಲಾದ ಮೊತ್ತ 11,383 ರೂಪಾಯಿಗಳನ್ನು ಫೋಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪೂಲಿನ 5ನೇ ರೇಸಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ.
Latest starts for the second race, number 5, 5 to 2, number 10, 7 to 2, number 1, 4 to 1, number 12, 9 to 2, longer odds the rest. I repeat, number 5, 5 to 2, number 10, 7 to 2, number 1, 4 to 1, number 12, 9 to 2, longer odds the rest.
Your attention please. Allowances for the second race, horse number 1, Private Paradise, ridden by jockey Muhammad Asif Khan, claims an allowance of 3 kilograms and will carry 59.5 kilograms. Horse number 5, Golden Cruise, ridden by jockey Aryan Darshan, claims an allowance of 1 kilogram and will carry 57 kilograms. And horse number 7, Eldorado, ridden by jockey Nasirul Alam, claims an allowance of 2 kilograms and will carry 55 kilograms. I repeat, horse number 1, Private Paradise, ridden by jockey Muhammad Asif Khan, claims an allowance of 3 kilograms and will carry 59.5 kilograms. Horse number 5, Golden Cruise, ridden by jockey Aryan Darshan, claims an allowance of 1 kilogram and will carry 57 kilograms. And horse number 7, Eldorado, ridden by jockey Nasirul Alam, claims an allowance of 2 kilograms and will carry 55 kilograms.
Latest odds for the second race. Number 10, 13 to 4. Number 5, 7 to 2. Number 9, 6 to 1. Number 12 also 6 to 1. Number 1, 7 to 1. Longer odds the rest. I repeat. Number 10, 13 to 4. Number 5, 7 to 2. Number 9, 6 to 1. Number 12 also 6 to 1. Number 1, 7 to 1. Longer odds the rest.